What's going on, everyone? It's Adam here from Adam's Nintendo World, and we're back with what? Yokai Watch 1 on Nintendo Switch. I was working through the final chapter, recording the final chapter, and got my arse absolutely handed to me. And so we need to level up again. We've done this once before. We're going to do it again. We're just going to go and fight some yokai. Level up, chat, talk about the game, talk about what we like, talk about what we don't like. And I basically like everything about Yokai Watch 1. There is very few things wrong with this game. It is well made, it is well detailed, it is well thought out, and while future games in the series are better than this one, this set a very, very high benchmark for... This set a very high benchmark for Yokai Watch, and I'm very happy with it. We're just going to scan this postal box here and see what's up. Who are you? I don't know, but I hope we can fight. We can't. See, I don't know if this is a quest or what, but... Oh, we got a bronze doll. Alright, we can sell a bronze doll for some cash. That's not a big deal. Let's keep moving, though. We want to go find the psychiatric hospital. Or the crazy hospital, whatever you want to call it, that's where we're heading. Because that is where we're going to find the most powerful yokai for leveling up that there is. There's a police officer over here, or a guy. What do you want? You want something, but I just don't know what it is. That's the issue, is I just don't know what a lot of these people want. And so I can't help them out, which is unfortunate. But it doesn't really matter to me. We are here to level up yokai, and that's what we're going to do. So, thank you so much for coming along for the ride. I hope you're excited for more Yokai Watch 1 content. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. There's nothing quite like a Yokai Watch game. Like, I know people are really partial to their Pokemon. And listen, I love Pokemon as much as the next guy. But Yokai, to me, is a better game. As crazy as that might sound, Yokai to me is a better game. I said it. I said it. No shame. What do you got to tell us? What's up, old man? He's got some kind of quest, some kind of request. We'll say yes. Although we don't know what that means. We don't know what we've just promised that we would do. Maybe we fulfilled it already. Kill 3 of something. And he's looking in here. So I'm going to guess that we need to knock out some things. Yeah, let's save. Yes, please. Overwrite. There we go. Alright, we've saved here. Time to go fight some yokai. Time to go fight some yokai and see what's up. Alright, let's get going. If you're new and you haven't seen me play this before, Yokai Watch works on a auto battle system. So your yokai are automatically going to attack, to defend, use specials, stuff like that. It's up to you to perform their ultimate moves, which is what we did right here. So there's 2 things you can do. You can perform ultimates, and, well, we killed all them. And you can heal someone that's been inspirited. So you saw Jibanyan, who is my little character in the middle there. He was inspirited. He was a little purple and bubbly and stuff. We could have healed him if we needed to in a longer fight. That wasn't something we needed to do this time, but definitely something we would have to do in the future. All right, let's hop in here, and then let's go in here, and we're just fighting everything we see at this point. We're just fighting everything we see, and hoping that it goes well. So using L and R, I can actually change which 3 yokai are kind of out in the field to play at one time. It's just, you'll just need to start doing that every once in a while. So I'm just going to let these guys attack until they finish off our opponents. And there we go. We're done. So these things are easily handled right now. But they do provide a decent amount of experience points every time we fight. And that's what we need. We need some experience points if we want to be ready for that final boss. And the final boss is a tough one. I've been there. Trust me. It's not easy. It is not easy. Which is why we're doing this. I'm kind of hoping someone becomes inspirited so I can show you how that works. Inspirit me! Evil yokai, inspirit me! No one's getting no, okay. We are doing well. We are gaining a lot of XP. A bunch of these characters, especially that top row, they're all moving to level up, which is great. And we just kind of keep after it. We keep after it until we're ready to fight that final boss. Literally one more chapter of Yokai Watch 1 left, and we are finished the game. Not 100% because there's stuff we haven't done, but we beat the game. We beat the whole story. And I'm excited to be done it. Not only because, one, I've promised to be done it for a long time, but two, I am excited to be finished. It's always nice when you finish a game, you can kind of put it away. I've had this game sitting at like 95% for 6-8 months. We lost track as, you know, a whole bunch of Nintendo games came out that were long games. Thing is, I have time now because the last Nintendo game was Switch Sports, and I don't need to really produce too much content around that. And that gives us a nice little break until whatever's next. Super Strikers? Super Strikers might be next. Which I'm pumped for, but again, that's another one where we won't produce a ton of content. Like, we'll make some content, but not a ton. Let's move on. You really don't have to do a lot. You can play this game. Ooh, Jabanyon's 39. You can play this game without having to do a lot of stuff. All right, what else is here? That's where we fought the final boss. Still more yokai to have. Oh, there's someone in there. Okay, let's go in here. Let's go in here and see if we can do this one. I was just staring at that screen saying, I wonder why nothing's happening. Oh, I gotta press A to start the fight. Alright, let's do it. Okay, that's another yokai leveled up, which is amazing. Now we move on. I'm actually looking for Chapter 11 as we speak in my emails because I'm like, why don't we start Chapter 11? We can at least get some of the stuff out of the way, right? We can get some stuff out of the way while we fight all these yokai. Might as well. There's leveling up to be done on the way to the final boss. Okay, so we're just going to walk around here for a bit. We're just going to fight some stuff. Then we'll come back and maybe we'll press on with the actual story. But we're just going to walk around this area and fight. We don't really need to do anything. We can just let the game fight for us, which is awesome. Slowly but surely we are getting some experience, but not as fast as I would like. So I'm still looking for chapter while we play, while I'm recording this. I'm looking for chapter 11, seeing if I can find it somewhere. If I could figure out the quests, that would be way better, because you get so much more experience by completing quests. But unfortunately, I can't read the Japanese, and so it's quite frustrating, actually, that I can't get this done. But we will sort it. Alright, fight away. Okay, here we go. Let's move this over. And guess what, guys? I have found my chapter 11 information, which means, hold up. Which means I'm screwing things up here. That's what that means. Let's bounce out of here and let's get this started, because I think or not. I think we have time to do this. We just gotta sort it out as we go. I'm just fixing my screen as I go because I screwed it all up. You gotta love fixing things on the fly. I mean, I love doing that. All right, there we go. We fixed, and now let's get this fight on. And we're good to go now. We are good to go. Alrighty. Oh. I don't need to do that. We're going to have to heal up. And then we're going to get going. we're gonna get going. Okay, so this is going to feel quite a bit different than some of our last Yokai Watch episodes that we created. And that is solely because I'm in the basement, aren't I? No, I'm not. All right, that is solely because we are going to we're not going to start from the beginning of the chapter. So hopefully you've been keeping up to date. And you would have seen the last chapter that we created. This will be the next part of the next chapter. Okay, we're all good. So what we're going to do now. So at the beginning of the next of this chapter that you'll be able to see if you watch the end of chapter 10, you'll see a sneak peek of chapter 11. You will see that Nate's friend Lucas came over and showed Nate a key for Mount Wildwood. And, is this Mount Wildwood? I think it is. For Mount Wildwood. And so we knew we had to take the key and we had to head to Mount Wildwood ourselves and check out what was going on there. So that is where we're going to go right now. We're going to head to Mount Wildwood and we're going to take a peek at the next part. So this is the beginning of chapter 11, everyone. The beginning of chapter 11. Welcome in. This is it. This is the place I saw in my dream. I made my way to the Yokai World from this spot here. Is that possible, Whisper? Indeed it is. Lucas is speaking some sort of prophetic truth. In fact, that right up there is actually a yokai elevator. Think of it as a bridge between the human realm and the yokai world. This is short notice, but how about a trip to the yokai world? All right, so we're gonna head deeper into Mount Wildwood, and we're gonna figure out what this elevator thing is all about. Can we really get to the yokai world from here? Of course. All we need to do is it's somewhere around here. And there comes a little stone. Here we are. Now, Lucas, if you please. So I just need to unlock this, right? All right, so Lucas is going to stick his key into the stone, and the elevator doors appear in the tree. There we go. And there's Insomni. This will take us to the yokai... oh, why? Hello there. Welcome to the yokai elevator. Doors open. Do we step in? This will take us to the yokai world in the blink of an eye. Wow, let's go. All right. So we're going to head with Whisper, Lucas, and Insomni, and we're going to head into the elevator. Next floor, Yokai World. Okay. And we're heading down into the Yokai World. Look at this. Beautifully detailed, beautiful look. They did a good job with remaking this game. I really just wish they remade it in English. But such is life. If you've been watching Yokai Watch 4, maybe some of this might feel a little familiar for you. Remember, we go to the Yokai Watch world as well. All right, now arriving at Yokai World. Have a nice day. So this is the Yokai World? This is totally weird. This is just like what I saw in my dream. It feels familiar somehow. Yokai have called this place home since before anyone can remember. Bit of a change from the human realm, eh, Nate? I don't know how or why Lucas saw this place in his dream, but the yokai we saw in the crystal must be somewhere. We need to stop him before he tries to invade the human world. What are we waiting for? Okay, so we're searching for the yokai that was spotted inside Draggy's crystal ball. If you remember, and we're going to get this so we can warp here whenever we want. If you remember, we went to see Draggy at the temple in the human world, and we had to get him some stuff. And once we brought him all that stuff, Draggy showed us into the crystal ball where we saw an evil yokai who was attempting to take over the world. And so what we've done is come to the yokai world to try to track him down, and we're going to head into the shrine and see if we can't sort some things out. Alright, here we are. Look at these yokai. Some yokai we've never seen before. Nate, there's someone or something standing there. Ah, I remember him. Vennoct. That's who this is. This is Vennoct. Nate, what are you thinking by bringing him here? He's our last hope against McCracken. Whoa, this guy seems pretty angry, Nate. What did you do to him? Nothing. We cannot, under any circumstances, allow him to go any further. He must leave, either by his own will or by my force. Okay. It's going to be battle time. We're going to fight Vennoct. Vennoct, if you remember, actually saved us early on when we were being hunted by... we were being hunted by one of the giant guys when we were running through the night. Vennoct actually protected us then, but he seems really upset. Vennoct seems really upset that we've brought Lucas with us to the Yokai World. I don't know how much health Vennoct has, but let's take him down. This is the beginning of Chapter 11. We're going to play through as much as I feel like playing through until probably close to the end, and then we'll have to again level up. We're not high enough level yet. Okay. Cadence. I think Cadence just does some defensive maneuvers as his ultimate. I don't think he does anything offensive. Ooh, there's an orb. Do your thing, Cadence. I think it's all defensive here. Yeah. Boom. Oh, we got an experience orb. That's actually kind of helpful. All right, let's get some different guys out here. Oh, you guys know how much I hate this minigame. I probably already said it like 3 times during this episode. But I hate this minigame so much. It's the worst. It's the worst. Uh-oh, what's Vennoct doing? Vennoct doing its own ultimate. That really hurt. We should consider getting some food into Tattletale. Although I'm sure if we can beat Vennoct, we'll probably be okay. But Tattletale's looking a little rough. I think Tattletale's going to need some help. So, I guess we can do this. Let's get some food. How much will this help Tattletale? I don't think that helped Tattletale at all. Okay, Vennoct is down. Vennoct is down. Vennoct is finished. We're moving on. That's how we do it here. Ooh, look at that. 2,700 XP. That's good for our entire team. Holy cannoli, that's great. All right. Fine. You win. But I won't take responsibility for what happens. Nah. Hey, so who are you? Why have you been helping me? We have to continue on. Are you going to let us pass? Okay, Nate. We'll do it your way. Pay attention, Lucas. Me? What? If you're going to keep going, then you need to know the truth. I'll tell you what's happening between the human realm and the yokai world. Huh? This realm was once a peaceful place under the rule of King Enma. Again, if you've been watching my Yokai Watch 4 videos, you'll know about King Enma. Our lives last longer than those of humans, of course, but they do end. When the king passed on, yokai with dark ambition seized control. Chairman Squidilius McCracken and his political party took over. I had no idea all this was going on while I was sealed away. King Enma strove for a world where humans and yokai lived as friends. Your Yokai Watch was made for that exact purpose, Nate. When he died, he passed that wish on to his people. However, when McCracken made himself ruler, he threw the realm into chaos. But that was not enough for him. He now wants to rule your world too. So that's why those malicious yokai were planning an invasion. Correct you are. It is all a result of chaos in the yokai world. Is that why I've been attacked by so many yokai too? The late King Enma had a son, but his power had not yet awakened. He was our hope. We needed to keep him safe until the time. So we helped him escape to the human world, and we erased his memory. We did it to protect him. We did it so that McCracken would not find him. No way. You mean me?
Nah.
That's correct. And Nate, unlike other humans, you accepted the existence of yokai like us. Thus, I believe Lucas, the son of King Enma, was safe in your hands. Nate, you must find a way to defeat McCracken. I will.
Arigato.
I'm glad I placed my trust in you. You have my eternal thanks. Call me anytime you need my assistance in battle. Oh boy, we're going to get Vennoct. Oh, we're going to get Vennoct. Vennoct token. Vennoct. I forget what they're called. But we're going to get his thing. His disc. There we go. We're going to get Vennoct's disc. So we can add Vennoct into our party. All right. How do you spell Vennoct? I can do this. See, when we know the yokai, we like to name them. V-E-N-O-C-T. N-O-C-T. There we go. Forever be known as Vennoct. All right. Great. That's good. Good stuff. All right, we're friends with Vennoct. Ooh. What should I do? Lucas, I think it would be best for you to return to the human world. Leave defeating McCracken to Nate here. We're going to need you after all this is over. Fine, you win, but I won't take responsibility for what happens. Okay, I'll wait for you back at the school. I shall escort Lucas to make sure he gets there safely. Good luck. All right, away they go. This is quite a large responsibility, Nate. The fate of 2 worlds on our shoulders, but, you know, no pressure. Let's put everything we got into breaking McCracken. I'm ready. Okay. So we're going to head off here, I think, to find McCracken. And this is probably actually a good spot to stop this first part episode, because now we're just going to get into a series of boss fights, and I do want to make sure that we're ready for this. We're going to fight, ultimately we're going to fight McCracken. At the same time, we're going to fight Gargaros, we're going to fight Grubsnatch, and then we are going to fight Ogralis. Those are those big guys with the big clubs and the single eyes. And then eventually Ocronus, and then we're going to fight McCracken. So there's a lot of big fights coming up, and we need to be prepared. So this is where we're going to stop it for this episode. This is the part 1, chapter 11, part 1. Happy to have you guys joining me for this. Can't wait to play more. Thank you so much for coming out. And we're going to do more of this. A big shout out to Alexis, Kirie, and Gladiator for their work helping me transcribe all the first game into this so that we could have it and be ready for it. Thank you so much. It's been a blast, and we're here ready to go. This is chapter 11. Can't wait to finish the game. But until next time, folks, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye.